This bot was humiliating the entire cast. We have to give this man a round of applause. It's mandatory. Forget that he's an antagonist. Scourge was getting active without a doubt in this movie. His first victim was the leader of the Maxims, Aink. Now Aink told his people to bounce and protect the key while he hold the Scourge. At this point, he was giving himself a silent prayer because he knew he was about to get cooked. While Scourge just sauntered through the force with a menacing slow motion to build suspense. That's a slow motion you have when you're brimmed with the confidence that you're about to win this upcoming rumble. Aink instantaneously put a weapon out because he knew the harassment he was about to face. But this nigga is still playing peekaboo behind the trees, just trying to extend his screen time. Now he starts talking, kind of glazing a little bit, you know, playing the calm mediator, calling him strong, complimenting his world, right before he asked him to hand over the key. And guess what? He was gonna spare him.
Oh, no!
That's basically calling you a bitch before the rumble even begins. Now Aink wasn't no bitch, so he stood tall, letting him know, you're gonna have to kill me because you ain't getting the key off me. But Scourge didn't mind the squabbling session because he simply said bet, squaring up, turning his hand into a carnival ride. Aink was the first to get active, taking flight, both hands held above his head, but Scourge effortlessly parried the attack, stepping to the side. Aink had to display he was no amateur. This wasn't his first squabble because he turned his miss into momentum, thumbling Scourge a little bit, which gave him the confidence to turn into Jordan, taking flight once again. Now you would have thought he had learned air attacks don't work on a minutes late Scourge, but he didn't because Scourge also dipped into his Batman bag and activated his own wrist blade. Then the carnival ride started up again, allowing him to hit him with a fatality, consuming Aink's shoulder with a blast. This had to be the shortest ass whooping I have ever seen inside a movie before. The disrespect wasn't done. He took this man's emblem, then added it to his arm. That's the equivalent of having a chain snatch and the man showing up on Instagram Live. I said this before, and it's gonna remain true. And I'm at to fast forward a little bit until we arrive to Earth, the next setting for the squabble session. Scourge in the game put up on Noah and Elena to get the key back, opening fire instantaneously. No waiting. Optimus rolled up, transforming again straight into the exchange. Now I understand why he did it, but me personally, I believe he should have scouted the area beforehand to know exactly who he's fighting. Because if you knew a Scourge, he would know that smoke is best when avoided. Battletrap was ready for the action, using the pillar as his choice weapon. Just imagine being a construction worker and your hard work is gone because a big ass robot want to use your hard work as a weapon. That did no damage because Prime just simply dismissed the pillar with the flick of his sword, running straight into Scourge. For the first exchange, Scourge had to show the difference in their skills, weaving past Prime's blade. Not once, twice. Prime must have thought he was lucky avoiding his first two attempts because he tried again for a third time. This time he added a 360 slash to it, but it still didn't work. Scourge just minked his shit. Battletrap was over there getting jumped by Bumblebee and RC, but my man B was cold. Even while just spraying and praying, he was hitting a slow motion dodge over Battletrap's chain. He's over there working hard to accrue some of these star points. He's almost there. Not yet though. Mirage was even over there doing his own spraying. We get right back to the main man himself, fighting Prime. This man Prime hit a slow motion 360 spin, turning his sword into an axe for no reason because Scourge just simply caught that shit, held him, then started sunning him.
No way.
Which is crazy. Sunning Optimus Prime is wild. Having this man on one knee like he's finna propose. This man Prime was shook, talking about some impossible. Then Scourge freak ass all but licked his lips as he expressed his joy over Prime's confusion before giving him a hefty kick into the chest. You know Michael Bay had to add an explosion behind him to really encapsulate the moment. I'm just gonna skip over the human parts. You understand, right? Battletrap seen that the humans had the key that they were looking for and let Scourge know. Mirage came in to try and beat some help, but his lasers were ass. They did nothing. And to further put emphasis on his uselessness, Nightbird came in there, scooped his ass up like Charizard, hitting him with the seismic toss.
When I came down,
Prime's still over there trying to make something shake with that sword, but he just keep eating knuckles. Knocked him off screen for a little bit. Oh, another well-timed explosion right behind him as he's giving commands like he's not in the middle of a squabble with Prime. Disrespect. Battletrap over there channeling his inner stormtrooper, missing every goddamn shot. RC had a clean entrance. That's it because she was quickly dismissed with a shot, but she landed it. I'll give her some star points for that. At this point, Prime is still being dog walked by Scourge. He even showed him how to properly use a sword. And if this man Prime had lungs, after that chest shot, he would have been gassing for air. Had this man feet in the air, which is wild in itself. Because Prime couldn't hold his man, B had to come get active, picking up a piece of rubble, chucking it at him. Now this one Prime tagged back in for a little collab, but he still didn't do nothing. But he blew his only chance. Scourge moved his arm out the way, opening him up for a pristine headbutt. This right here caused B to get hit with a stomach curdling punch, uppercutting him into a Mortal Kombat scene change. Prime came back again. I don't see the passion in this man attacks. I don't even think he's trying anymore. Scourge hit him with another block. This time he lost his entire weapon. Prime threw another death sweat punch. This was intercepted by Odell Scourge himself. Before he hit Prime with an underarm tickle, Dr. Miami tummy tuck, then a 300 Sparta kick into a pillar. But the disrespect wasn't done. It had to persist just a little bit. He cold caught the shit, then used the pillar to finish him off. Battletrap came in, adding more disrespect to the moment, standing on Prime while talking. Scourge was just eager to add another emblem to the collection. He grew a Baraka Spike, ready to end Prime. But B had to stand solid in his loyalty. He ran up grabbing Prime's weapon, hitting the game-winning slow-mo jump axe over the head. But when Scourge turned around at regular speed, you knew it was over. He is beyond the scope of movie magic. Slow motion don't work on him. He gave B the T-Bow from iCarly treatment and served him on a stick. Prime can only watch as Scourge continue asserting his dominance over them. Holding B by his throat, he charged up his bye-bye emitter, electrifying B's guts. He really pulled his emblem off, then discarded him. Our Razor showed up just in time to stop Prime from getting packed and shipped to the afterlife. Scourge already had the key, successfully completed a 1v2, so he said fuck it and did. A few fights happened in between, but nothing really fired. Besides when Scourge corrupted Our Razor, making her steal the second half of the key for him, then get bodied by her own friend. I'm not gonna lie, Scourge, your minutes points are raking up.